Hey, what's going on, guys? This is G Smith, and this is episode 1 to my franchise mode playing as the Tampa Bay Rays. And this is spring training, and I'm going to be versing Scott Baker, the Minnesota Twins. And the Minnesota Twins aren't the best, so I'm hoping to come out early with the force, trying to, I don't know, get used to my team and win the game. It's spring training, so I'm not worried too much about the win. I just want to get to know some of the guys on the Rays. I'm playing a couple games with them that have a lot of good power hitters and stuff. And speaking about power hitters, here's Carlos Pena taking a curveball deep off of Scott Baker to right center field. Hopefully he'll do that a lot for me in the regular season, because the spring training doesn't really matter at all for statistics, but you know, I like to get a feel for some of the guys on my team. And I'm pitching with David Price, one of the best pitchers in MLB, always up there for Cy Youngs. And here, he's going to strike out a lot of guys this game. But, you know, I want to get kind of used to my bullpen and some of my middle relievers and setup guys. So I'm going to take him out, like, kind of early. So it's going to be kind of different than the regular season games I'm going to play, because I like to leave starters in until they get in serious trouble, because, I don't know, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it, but in this game, I'm taking a lot of relievers to get to know him, who's going to be my go-to guy if I need an out right there. And here's David Price getting into a little bit of trouble, but not too much, nothing David Price can get out of. And it's just a second inning. I only have 2 runs because that Carlos Pena 2-run home run back in the first, but here David Price getting out of it. And Jeff Carpenter is going to be my secret weapon this season, I think. He's a really underrated player. And he was on the Giants for a little bit last season, so I got to see him a lot. I live in San Francisco, so I got to see him a lot. And he's a great underrated second baseman, so he's my secret weapon this season. And here's Evan Longoria, of course, one of the best players on my team, hitting a double into the left center field gap, which is great. And it's going to be a great 1-2 punch for me, Evan Longoria and Carlos Pena. Carlos Pena doesn't get the job done here, and I thought he was going to throw first, but so I sent my runner from third home, but the shortstop made a heads-up play, throwing home to stop the run. Like I said, it's still a close game here. And here's David Price with a nasty curveball, striking him out. And you can see this on K-Cam, like how much break this has. And that's a fast curveball. I think that was 83 on the gun. So that's a really hard pitch to hit. And here's David Price getting in a little trouble, but here's Jose Molina gunning a guy out, trying to steal a second. That was a beautiful throw from his knees. And Jose Molina has a gun. He's not one of the known catchers in the MLB like Joe Mauer or Yadier Molina, but he's still a great catcher. And here's the Minnesota Twins getting their first run of the game. And I don't know, they're not the great. They didn't do the greatest last season, but I think they're still a good team. They're gonna do better this season than last season, hopefully. Joe Mauer will hopefully lead them. They went like, I don't know, I think they lost like 99 games or something. I don't know, it's kind of bad. So hopefully they do have a better season next year. And here's David Price in a little more trouble, but I mean, like I said, he's David Price. He's a really good pitcher, so he's gonna get out of a lot of situations. And here's a strike. All his pitches are decreasing now, I think. Even most of them, yeah, all of them are. So they've been getting a lot of hits off him. Not a lot of runs, though. Only 1 through 3 2/3 now. But yeah, he's a great pitcher. And here he's gonna throw a slider. And he's a little rattled, but he's gonna throw a slider to get out of the inning. He actually hits a line drive right to Evan Longoria. And I don't know, he hit a line drive, so. But here's Carlos Pena again going to the right center field gap, and that's going to be off the wall. And I'm going to send him home, and Carlos Pena is going to stretch it to a triple. He's going to get down, and he's going to get in there safely. That's a nice triple. He's probably not going to get a lot of those this season. But here is the replay on how close this ball was to being a home run. Look at that. 6 inches more up, and that would have been a home run. But, yeah, here's David Price with 2 outs in the 5th inning, giving up a couple hits here. Here's one getting in the right field to Matt Joyce. Try to get one out first. That's not going to happen much, though. Here we go again. Pitching his fastball, gets a little too much of the plate, and they're going to hit another single to right field. So that leaves runners on first and second with 2 outs. I'm going to go to the bullpen, see who I'm going to go to. This is Jeff Nienman. I don't know. I didn't like him too much this game. Hopefully, I'll get used to him more. I don't know. Here, he's going to miss. It's going to be 3-0 here. Going to throw a slider. Walks him on 4 pitches. Could have been a strike. Coin flip for the umpire, but didn't go his way. So here, he does get out of the innings out with no runs scored. Zobrist, great shortstop, throws to first, gets him out of the inning. But, yeah, and it's been a quiet game so far, kinda. I got 3 more runs off of a home run, but here's BJ Upton hitting a high fastball to straight center field. Did I just say straight? Yeah, I mean deep center field, and that's his first home run of the day, 403 feet. I'm probably not going to use him that much for power swinging. He's probably going to be a guy who's going to get on base and see a lot of bases for me. But it's good to see him have a little power. And that's going to mount a little 2-out rally in the 9th inning. I already have a 5-run lead. But I'm going to decide to try to get a little more insurance for Kyle Farnsworth. Great closer, by the way. And, yeah, Joyce is going to get into second with ease on that slow roller down the third baseline. Evan Longoria getting single into left field. I'm going to send Joyce home. He's going to get down with a terrible throw. So that's going to be 7-1 Tampa Bay. And here's Carlos Pena. And he's going to see this pitch. Hit a single into the left center field gap. And that's going to score Longoria. So now it's going to be 8-1 here in the 9th inning. And yeah, this is a pretty good rally here. They haven't taken out their pitcher yet, and they probably should. But here we go. Here's a double off the wall into the right center field gap, which is going to score Pena. And I'm going to try to go for 3. He's going to get down, and he is safe with a triple with 2 outs in the 9th. And here we go. It's a 9-1. Here's another single in the left field. That's going to score a run. It is 10-1 now. They scored 5 runs in the 9th inning, all with 2 outs. So hopefully I'm going to do that this season. But all good rallies are going to have to come to end. I'm going to fly out to left field on a pitch I should have hit farther. I don't know. It was kind of bad, but whatever. Every rally has to end. Here's BJ Upton, home run again. That was just crushed, but yeah. And it's going to be the 9th inning, so I'm going to put in Kyle Farnsworth. And he's going to give up a single here, and I'm going to dive. I don't know. For some reason, I thought I would catch it, or I thought my left fielder wouldn't be jogging as much, and that happened a lot of the games I played. The left fielder doesn't do much. Whenever there's a ball, he's just jogging to it. I don't know if that's just me or what. And here's another weird thing that happened in this game, where it's hit to the first base, and he gives it to the pitcher. The pitcher doesn't step on the bag. And here's a ground ball to second. That weird glitch is going to score the run. I don't know, it's kind of annoying. It's still 2-10, so I don't know. It shouldn't score, though, because that was a weird glitch from the game. But Farnsworth is going to strike the guy out to win the game. 10-2. 5 runs in that 9th inning, all with 2 outs. So it was a good game for me, and hopefully the Tampa Bay Rays are going to have a good regular season. I don't know if I'm going to have a regular season game or a spring training game for episode 2, but stay